As all these stories start, it's going to start out here with my mom and my dad. You see, my mom and dad weren't your typical parents. They got pregnant with me when my dad was 16 and my mom was 17. They were madly in love, but planned on getting married sooner than they had thought. I was born on November 21st, 1991, and my mom and dad couldn't be happier to have me. When my dad turned 18, he decided that joining the United States Air Force was the best option for our family. It made our family have to move around a lot, and the first place we moved was Maine. After Maine, we moved to multiple different states. We lived in Kansas, Arizona, Maine, and Massachusetts. When I was 4 years old, little did I know my life was about to change. My mom got pregnant in 1996 with what I had no idea, but was to be my absolute best friend, my little sister, Michaela. I couldn't have been happier to have a sister, even though I did originally want a brother. As time went on, my dad had to deploy for an entire year. It was really hard on our family, but we made it through. To make things a little easier on our family, you see, my mom was only 22 years old and had a 4 year old and a newborn, so we lived in my grandpa's basement. It was a lot of fun, and my grandpa was one of my best friends growing up. As I got older, it was time for me to go to school, and school for me is never something I like to talk about. I was never a popular kid. I never had any very special skills, like I was not an athlete, I did not play an instrument. I was just another average kid with B and C grades and a reading comprehension of a squirrel. I didn't make a lot of friends easily, and I was really hard on me, and I only had my mom and sister to talk to. As middle school came, I hate talking about these days as well. I was bullied, I had braces. I was very dorky looking and skinny and always had horrible haircuts because I felt I was independent and I wanted to have my own style. I like to call that my individuality when I was younger. When I hit high school, I really found where I belonged, which was the theater department. I really flourished in theater and forensics, and I really felt I had found my passion. I also found out later that I was really good at photography. Because of my love and dedication to theater and speech, I really flourished in that. I was the only person that was a non valedictorian that was chosen to speak at our high school graduation. It really made me feel accomplished and that I'd found my talent. I finally did it, and I graduated in the year 2010. After high school, I decided that going to a university right away wasn't the best choice for me, so I went to community college, but right after I got there, I immediately regretted it. Community college was a really hard place for me to try to make friends, so I decided to get a job to help occupy my time and meet new people. One day while I was at community college, I heard a fellow student in one of my classes talking about how she used to work for Disney. It got me really curious, and I decided to do a little research on it myself. After a little Googling, I found the Disney College Program application one night randomly, probably around 2 a.m., and I decided, why not? I'll apply. After applying, I couldn't believe it, but I was actually accepted to the Disney College Program. After just one night Googling it and deciding I wanted to apply just to get out of what I was doing now, I actually was accepted. So in August of 2011, I packed up my car from Kansas and decided I was ready to take the journey. Goodbye, Kansas, and hello, Florida. Once I arrived to the Disney College Program and found out that my work location was going to be Magic Kingdom and that I'd be doing PhotoPass there, I couldn't have been more thrilled. Doing the DCP brought something in my life that I had always hoped for. I had always wanted a big group of friends that I could connect with and that we were all similar. I made more than the amount of friends that I think I'd ever had in my life. I honestly could not have been happier. Disney gave me the happiness and the hope that my life truly needed. I'd like to say that Disney sort of saved my outlook on life in general. Disney truly gave me hope and helped me believe that wishes can come true. Once I came home, I decided that I could never go back to community college, and I applied to go to a D2 university here in Kansas called Pittsburgh State University. I've made tons of friends here so far, and it's probably the best college experience I could have ever hoped for. And it makes me wish I would have came here in the first place. But everything happens for a reason. I am getting near the end of my college experience. You see, I have a year and a half left. I graduated December 2014, and now I have to start thinking of possible career options. I can't decide. Disney? Do I want to for Make-A-Wish Foundation? What is in store for my future? I have no idea. All I know is all I want is to make myself happy, and I want to make a difference.